Hello, Internet. It's Mr. Calzone. I am. It's 4:22 a.m. here, and I just watched a couple of videos earlier on this very strange game, and I started poodling around in it, and I found some things that I thought were very, very interesting. And I thought, I want to share what I have discovered with the world, or at least some other people, maybe that might see this. And I discovered a number of peculiarities. For once, I couldn't take screenshots that captured only blank black boxes. And a number of other recording softwares have been failing to capture this. Right now I'm capturing a chunk of desk space playing Beware in windowed mode, because for some reason it refuses to capture it in full screen, so slightly less, but that's not the point. I tweeted the MatPat some of the things I had seen and discovered. Going to hiccup here as it gets going. But yeah, some of the things I'd seen and discovered. For one, the map is much, much larger than many of the initial videos out there have indicated. Come on. Just having some problems getting going there. Here, hold on. Let's just turn things down just a little bit. Okay, a little bit too low. Okay, so nope, still way too loud. Horribly loud. Horrifically loud. Come on, buttons. Of other videos have explored, this initial area is kind of like a big loop. There's a lot going on. One of the things they don't mention is the further out you get, that fungus starts to glow. turn away and you're still driving, your camera has a tendency to snap back to center when you're driving. But one of the other things I found, this is a children's park. Children's park on the water. Now I'll be danged if I remember how I got there. Out there somewhere. Beyond all this madness. There is a bridge and what looks like a large cattle facility filled with skeletons. Cattle. Now, one of the other questions I was asking was, what country is this? And I was thinking we could try and use traffic identifiers on the sides of the roads to give us our hints. We have these lamp posts, we have those power poles. Porta potties. Some videos, and I do know I do know that there are a number of things that are helpful. For instance, not starting the car chase and exploring the map. Just coasting down the road. You know, see the little number markers on the side of the road? Now that looks like some kind of hydroelectric dam. See, this is what I'm talking about. The view is snapping forward. So that's a hydro dam of some kind. know later there's gonna be more stations of that stuff, but we'll see. Okay, so there's a couple other things. Is that there does appear to be around the map various instances. Well, for instance, let's take a look at this. What? What is that? Some kind of power tower. Green on red. Green with white lettering on one side and red with stripes on the other. And looks like fairly generic traffic signs. Now, I was just puttering around before, and I don't know exactly which way I went to get where. I know that back the other way there's a village full of triangle houses. But out here we see there's more of these car parks, but these have actual cars with them. And there's these great mounds of trash just everywhere. I've gone right at that intersection. I went left before and went all over the crazy place. Okay, so now we have intersection. I say into the mountain because that's where I found the bridge before. So somewhere higher up. Is that a water tower? That does indeed look like a water tower. Geographical information. Danger. A yellow placard sign. A house. Bars on the windows with ventilation fans in the window, the little square in the middle of the window. I know you guys probably can't hardly see that in the video. I can make it out. Now the make of the car, MatPat will probably be able to deduce that no problem. He'll be able to tear this apart, figure out what kind of car this is. This is just some dead-end water tower in the middle of nowhere. This village houses, all apparently empty, abandoned, who knows. You do glide pretty dang well, which implies a gravity not very consistent with our world. More landslide warnings. More warnings. We have a left and a right. Let's go this way. More of those power transmission towers. These are a lot bigger though. You can almost make them out in the distance there. more of those yellow signs. I don't remember anything like this. So yeah, this map is definitely much, much bigger than a lot of people have been giving it credit for. I'm dreading the idea of attempting to map this by hand. That's almost what you'd need to do on something like this. It's got no official map as of yet. We seem to be doing a lot of down, not a lot of up. See, that's what I mean. There's just piles of trash everywhere. Yes, it feels like lots of down, not a lot of up. River over there. This is the bridge. Okay, so that meets up around the other side of the village earlier. So this is one big enclosed loop here. So left or right, they do both take you here to the bridge eventually. Because if you loop up past, if you take the right-hand turn as you come out of the power plant, that takes you up through a whole area of little triangular alpine houses. Is there a key for the dashboard light? That would be nice. I suppose the construction of the bridge would be a good clue too. The guardrails with the markers. Yeah, it's everything is drenched and washed out in this horrific muddy brown. Perhaps some kind of fungal spores? Some kind of airborne pollen or contagion? Because the windshield, you guys might not be able to make that out very well, but the windshield is just covered in like these tiny speckles of light. Just little itty bitty, but they're there. They could be just water, but who knows? This is what I was talking about. Do you see that? That material there is glowing. And it's not like the white rock of the cliffs either. That's in amongst the material. I want to investigate further, but there's a bunch of trees there, so it's like, well, what can I do about that? Not much. Yeah, here we go, some more of these. Some more here. The little tiny alpine houses. Let's get a better look. I believe that's as close as we're gonna get to one of these things. Sheet metal roofing with cobblestone, or not cobble, but brick chimneys. Little wood steps. Little secure gates. Oh, this card does not like hitting things. not the way we're going. But yeah, the roads are just in a horrible condition. And look at, like, so many of the trees are just knocked over very wildly. Like they've washed out, or there's been some sort of like, event. But it'd be non-centralized because none of that is uniform. They aren't all knocked over in one specific direction. Yeah, that, when you're going above a certain speed, it tries to snap your view back to the front when you look to the sides. There's more in the... Another turn. This is probably the other end of the turn off for the roads on the other side. Just fog in the distance. You guys probably can't see that hardly at all, but there is a bit of zigzag. You can kind of make out the white cliff of roads zigzagging up a mountain over there. All of the trees appear to have red leaves as well. I'm seeing lots of pines, not a lot of deciduous. Lots of like spruces and things. So yeah, my big question is, where is this? When is this? What's happened to the world? Because everything is decrepit and rotten and falling apart and... like, what happened and when and how long has it been since it happened? Because how long does it take houses to decay to that point? I think I've missed something somewhere. It's another turn off. More woods. Is it randomized? Oh, you can kind of see, yeah, more power lines heading off into the distance. Oh, no, I am going the right way, because I remember this. Car on the side of the road. Now, I don't remember which way to go from here. Is it that way? I don't think so. Could be. Yes, I think it is. I think that's the gas station. Yes, it is. This is what I saw, and I knew something catastrophic has happened in this world, because these cars are all lined up in front of the gas pumps. But look at them, they're all boarded up. grimy or broken. Yeah, look at all the hoods are open. Something happened. These cars came here for gas, to refuel, or for repair, and they never left. Wait, that was writing on the side of that building. Or was it? No, just holes in the building. Very nice fencing, though. Yeah, I think this is it. I think I'm getting closer. I didn't realize that was nice fencing. I was just flying by it at 1,000,000 miles an hour last time. Decks. Not all boarded up. If anything, a lack of boarding up. Something could have happened quickly and then everything degraded over time. A lot of these houses are identical. Some of them are set closer to the road than others. Stonewall. Here is where I really don't know where to go. I think I turn here. I think this is where I turn. Yes! I found it! This is what I saw and wanted to record and get out there. This is fields and fields and fields of dead cows, dead bulls, mostly. But there's loads of it. Because I saw these big structures out here, I was like, what the hell is all this? Definitely an English-speaking country, or at least one that uses Roman numerals. Those are going to be some big cows, though. I mean, think about it. Look at the size of these things. Look at that. That thing's as big as the car. Mind you, some of these cars are pretty small. This could be a tiny hatchback, and I'd never know. But this is some big fields. Now, I don't know a lot about farming, but I'm confused about the purpose of the little Oh, is that the storm sheltering stuff for the animals? Alright. But that's the point at which I was like, I need to tell someone. This stuff is awesome and creepy. Look at the trees, man. They're all kind of reddish. But yeah, we are now past the point of information. It's like, from here all out, I've never been out here before. But yeah, look at it. I mean, it's just trash. Junk for miles. Along with supersized cows. Hello, what are you? Oop. Another diner. Also trashed and totally empty. I know that there's a video. I know that out there somewhere there's a video of Daniel Hardcastle. Or Nerd Cubed. Basically running into an old lady out in the woods. And I haven't seen anything incomparable yet. Wondering if there's somewhere out here there's going to be some sort of monster in the mist kind of creature trundling along. Another intersection. I wonder how much road he put in. Like, how big could this map really be? How much more information is out there that we just aren't finding? Lots of big power lines flying all over the place. Another intersection. Oh my god. That one goes down. This one goes the same level, and that one looks like it goes up. Let's try down and see where that goes. there a symbol on that light pole? No, just nuts and bolts holding it in place with some kind of bracing. Oh, we've hit a town again. No, that's another transformer tower. Let's not run off the road. Yeah, more of these. Wait. There's writing. You can tell about a nation by its emergency codes. Danger, high voltage, and then the hand symbols and red stickers with text I can't read. Is that trash or a body? I really want to know, is that trash or corpses? Because I see hints of red and colors in there. You know what? I would love to have a handheld flashlight for this. I would love to have a clicker. The character would whip out and be able to point around from the inside of the car. I think that would be interesting, to be able to get out of the car and like collect clues and stuff. This is new. Chicken coop we've seen before. Big building we definitely haven't seen before. They are all of the buildings are contained, even the little alpine homes, in these fences. Everything is fenced off except for the gas station. Everything is contained and fenced off, and these little white vans are everywhere. Can you make out that big, massive moor this power line cuts across? You can kind of just barely see it marching down into and then to the right. Everything is like tiny gradients of gray. This is like a brown game about brown things and brown diseases and just brown. With the occasional little bit of color to help you navigate. So I wonder if the fuel gauge will ever run out, because I don't think I've seen that actually move. That might not be simulated, or it might not be important. Hold on, stop. I see power poles and trees and a hillside. Another transformer station, and then more power poles. Another turn. More cars. Let's try it that way. It's very well I could have looped back on myself and be heading back the way I came, so turning is a good thing. Of course, with this landscape like this, you'd never know, would you? You'd have no idea until it was far too late. Well, hello. It looks like it's getting on towards day. It's lighting up. And this is a proper body of water. So am I back at the lake? Have I gone all the way around? I see lights. I think I've gone all the way around. Or this is the next checkpoint. I see 2 cars. This is definitely the power plant. So I've definitely looped back around. Is he going outside? I saw him come to the window, but I didn't see. Yup, that's red. You can't really make much out in there beyond those windows. And they apparently have power and 2 cars. And I can flat out ram into their building and they don't do nothing. Considering I sat there until one noticed me, it's probably the smartest thing to stick around. Hey boys, I'm here. I've got my lights on. What you gonna do about it? I see another building back there. Ah! No! Death. I think I'll end the stream there. On horrific death lodged inside the gates. I'm sure that there's more to be done. More to do. More to look at. As there always is. For instance, I'm sure the insides of these calliopes will be quite revealing. If at all possible. There's there's just mounds of trash and refuse and junk everywhere. And these plastic chairs and little degraded umbrellas. But no people. Unless these mounds of goo and things are people, or what's left of them. In which case, ugh. Anyway, good luck all.